Hello to all tuned in, I'm Alex Hirsch, here to bring to you another episode of Flyer News Movie Reviews. Now, this is going to be a special episode, because, mainly, not only is this the last review for the school year, but it's also going to be the first for our new co-host. Yep, 2-week hiatus aside, I did find a new co-host in the meantime. So, without further ado, let's begin our review of Jurassic World with the new co-host, Melvin Lindelof. Introducing Melvin Lindelof. Now, Melvin, how will you tell the audience a little about yourself? Very fascinating. Anyways, so let's begin this review. The movie was unfortunately directed by Colin Trevorrow, which is not bad for him, but unfortunately wasn't Steven Spielberg. But moving on, it stars Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Vincent D'Onofrio, and, well, a ton of dinosaurs. That's really why you're here. Now, to all of you who haven't actually seen Jurassic Park or don't really know too much about it, basically, it's about a park that's opened up by this man named John Hammond. And he decides that I want to put something amazing. Now we got a bunch of dinosaurs running around in the park. Unfortunately, in the first movie, they escaped. And then a whole bunch of stuff happens. The park was shut down, never to be opened again. And what happens in this movie is basically, now John Hammond's dream is finally realized. Jurassic Park is now Jurassic World, and it is now a massive amusement park, theme park, and like this crazy island zoo from the Prehistoric Ages. So the plot is basically the exact same as the first one, meaning a bunch of dinosaurs get out, and we gotta try to get everyone out safe, except for one character who I regret to mention. This character is known as the Indominus Rex, and this thing, well, it's not necessarily your average dinosaur. It was thrown together with a bunch of other dinosaur parts, and now it's a hybrid dinosaur, and they have to really deal with it. Now, for the acting in the movie, it's all pretty good. Bryce Dallas Howard does a really good job as her character, who's basically an uptight businesswoman. Vincent D'Onofrio is a pretty fun antagonist who's kind of an idiot. And Chris Pratt is overall just an awesome character. If you played Uncharted, he's basically Nathan Drake, and if you haven't, he's basically Indiana Jones. Now, we also got two kids, one of which you might recognize from the Iron Man movie that came out 2 years ago. Having kids in a movie is not usually a good idea, but these kids were actually pretty good, and they kind of help with the whole awe and wonderment of Jurassic World. Now, as for effects, that's a big important thing, because in the first movie, they were groundbreaking. In this movie, they don't really utilize puppetry as much. It's not a lot of animatronics, which is unfortunate, but they do make really good work with the CGI. It's pretty much seamless. Now for the final thoughts of the movie. What would you say, Mel? Mel. Well, I think that the movie was a really fun time, and it's a massive disaster movie. It's really fun to watch these dinosaurs get out and just wreak havoc, but it's also great to see that the characters actually do treat them like animals. Like, they will really try to care for them. But the biggest problem with the movie is that the characters are completely one-dimensional. What am I saying? I'm saying that these characters have no depth to them. So, overall, I'm gonna give Jurassic World 3.5 out of 5 flyers. I recommend going to see it in the theater. It's a fun time. It's nothing really to be in awe and wonderment about. It doesn't capture the magic exactly like the first Jurassic Park did. As for Angry Heads, because the characters are so boring and flat, I'm just gonna give this about 2 Angry Heads. But yeah, that was my review for the movie Jurassic World. I'm Alex Hirsch, and as for you, Mel, listen. I think we have to talk about your deal. Maybe this isn't the right job for you. Maybe you want to go on and do other things. Yeah, well, I'm Alex Hirsch, that was Mel, and have a great summer.